Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome if you're new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. So first and foremost, I want to give a huge thank you to Modelones for sponsoring today's video. And without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump right into everything I have here to unbox. So I'm going to start off small, and I'm going to unbox the base and top coat set first. Base and top coat is essential when doing your nails, especially when using gel products. The base coat allows it to adhere better, and then the top coat, of course, go in to seal your design. And I love how big these bottles were. The next thing I'm going to show is a gel polish set I was able to pick out. And inside the box, it comes with a product catalog, and this just shows you a lot of the other things Modelones has to offer. And I've tried so many Modelones products. I love them. I do believe this is one of the best, inexpensive, beginner-friendly nail enthusiast brands there is out there. You can go to the website or Amazon. So I love them. I know a lot of you guys have tried them as well. But I'm just going to show you really quickly these gel polishes. I did pick out a glitter set. Usually I would go for like solid colors, but I wanted to do something a little different. You know, just get something that I don't have already. So this was perfect. And I just love the way these glitters look. The consistency was a little bit thick. I don't know if it was because the bottles were kind of cold when I unboxed it and used it, but it could just be because these glitters are like really chunky. But nevertheless, these gel polishes are so stunning, and I really like them. And then I'm also going to go ahead and swatch them for you. I just honestly wanted to see how they would look besides being on the brush. So I'm going to swatch them really quick on these little circle swatches. And like I said, they were absolutely stunning. And after being cured for 30 seconds, this is how they look. This is the side I swatch. I am going to flip it over so you guys can see like the top view. And this is basically going to give you like the view once you put the top coat on. It looks very glossy. I love these. Honestly, I will have these linked down below in my Amazon storefront if you guys want to check out the link from Amazon. Or all of the other links will also be like direct down there. So make sure that you go ahead and check it out. The next thing I'm going to show is a builder gel kit. This is a 7-in-1 builder gel, and I was absolutely like terrified going into this builder gel set. But inside the box, it comes with like the nail preparation, the application steps. It also comes with pictures and words, which is also like very nice to have. If you are like a visual learner, the pictures will definitely help you. And also on the back of it, it has like how to build an apex with the builder gel. If you go in and apply these products just like normal gel polish, you will not get an apex. So having that there is very helpful. And then I'm just going to show you guys what these look like. They also have a swatch on the top so you see what color you are getting, because these being gel products, you can see through the bottles, which also prevents the product from curing inside the jar or the bottle. So you get the little sticker swatch at the top, and I'm just going to quickly show you guys what these look like. And then I also swatched them off camera, which I will show you in a few seconds. And so these are the swatches for these builder gels. I love these colors. I feel like they are perfect, like natural nail bed cover colors that you can use like for any nail set, and they cured really nicely. I love the fact that I didn't have any air bubbles. I didn't have to go in with too many layers to get these like opacity, so that was pretty nice. And then also I just wanted to show you quickly how clear the clear was. I really love that clear. And the last thing I'm going to unbox and show you guys before we get into the nails is this acrylic nail tips kit. Here's the back of it. Feel free to pause and read if you would like to. It just shows you like everything it includes, the ingredients, specifications, and everything like that. But I'm just gonna go ahead and unbox it because I pretty much know how to use this. But if you are unsure, it comes with the instructions. And inside this kit, I don't know why these bottles were so hard to get out. Like, it literally took me like a minute off camera trying to pry these out. But once I did, it has the step 1, which is the nail prep dehydrator, and then step 2 is the 4-in-1 nail glue for the tips. And both of these are 10 ml bottles. It also comes with a flash curing light. It comes with an extension cord. It doesn't have a wall piece, but I'm pretty sure we all have a lot of those laying around already. It also comes with a nail tip cutter, and I was really loving this black. Like, this black just looks so good. It also comes with a nail file, and then of course the nail tips itself. So we do get 500 pieces in this bag, and it says acrylic nail tips. I was kind of unsure if they were made of acrylic, but I did go to the Amazon listing and the material in fact said acrylic. To me, they didn't really feel like acrylic. I guess that's just because they're like really flexible. Also, like, some of the details about these nails, they have a thin trailing edge, they're crease free, they have a thick front edge and a natural curve. And usually I honestly wouldn't be too happy to get these types of nails, but now I feel like I'm finally in like my shorter nail stage where I'm actually enjoying short nails, and they were very similar to the 3D nails I already have on. So I was really happy to receive these, and I was just so ready to get into them. If you do want another length or shape, I did see on Amazon they have like an longer coffin, I believe. That's the only one that showed up while I was looking at them, but if you go to the website, I'm pretty sure they have a lot more choices. But I just went ahead and dumped all of these nails out, arranged them from 0 to 9. So we do get 10 sizes, and then of course I'm just gonna go ahead and start picking out my nail sizes. When you are picking out nails for Gel X application, you always want to make sure that you aren't forcing the nail down, because when you go in and try to put that product underneath, it's just gonna like not fit the entire nail because the product will take up some space. And also make sure that it fits sidewall to sidewall with no overlapping the skin, because that's gonna cause lifting. Water will get underneath the product and the nail will completely pop off. So always make sure that it fits sidewall to sidewall, and that's gonna give you better results when it comes to applying them with the product. With these nails, I did have pretty good fitting sizes except my pinky. The pinky tip was just a little too big, so I am taking the hand file from the kit and just making it smaller and rounding out that back part. And I just go in until I'm satisfied with how it fits on my nail, and then we're gonna go ahead and start to apply them. Of course, after you pick out your nail sizes, you want to go in and prep your nails, which is where you'll be pushing back the cuticles, removing the shine from your natural nails, trimming them down, or whatever you need to do. Then you're going to go in with dehydrator and primer, and Modelones has all of those essentials for you. They will be linked down below as well. Or if you want to check out any of the other Modelones products, feel free to go to their entire store on Amazon or the link in my description box. I did skip all of the prepping steps because I did apply my peel off base, but I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into my application. So I am going to be using the 4-in-1 nail glue, and this 4-in-1 nail glue can be used as a nail tip glue, as a base coat, adhesion gel, and also a blooming gel. So you get all of those benefits just with this one bottle, which to me is very convenient because you don't have to spend a lot of money trying to get all of those products separately. You can use this one product for all of those things. But just as any other Gel X application, I go in and put a little bit of that gel inside the nail tip. It helps me a lot when I add a layer of the gel, just kind of estimating how far my natural nail goes up. That way I know I have enough product to go over the entire surface. Once I add the gel underneath the tip, I add the nail, start at a 45-degree angle with the cuticle part of the nail angled at my cuticle, if that makes sense. Like, I never really know how to explain these, but you guys can see what I'm doing in the video. And then once I have that angled, I go ahead and apply pressure towards the tip very lightly. You don't want to like squish it down. You don't want to move too fast because you may get product spilling everywhere. Once it reaches the free edge, make sure the nail is straight and then go ahead and pop it into the light. Flash cure it for about 15 to 20 seconds, whatever you are comfortable with, and then move on to the next nail. Then of course, once we have all of them applied, make sure to put them in a bigger lamp for 30 to 60 seconds to make sure everything is nice and cured. Also, I just want to throw this out there that I do have a discount code with Modelones if you want to check out any of their products from the website. I don't know if my code works on Amazon, but I am positive it works on the website, so I'll leave all of that information down below in the description box. After I have them nice and cured, I'm going to be taking the hand file and just filing around the free edge a little bit. I didn't have to do much, but that's just kind of like muscle memory for me, so I went ahead and did that. And then also file around the free edge of the nails, shape them up a little bit. Then after this, I did go ahead and remove the shine from all of these nail tips. So after I finish removing all of the dust, I'm gonna take a brush and some alcohol and just swipe that around my cuticle area. This is gonna seal in the application, and also it'll help the application look a whole lot nicer. And yeah, so after I do that, this is pretty much all we have to do for the Gel X application. It was super easy and I love these nails. Like I said, I've been really loving my shorter lengths, so I was really loving how these were looking so far. I am going to be using the builder gel, but before we go in with the builder gel, I am going to be using the base coat and just going over all of my nails with a really thin layer. Once I apply them all, I'm going to make sure there's none on my skin and go ahead and cure them for 30 seconds. So referring back to all of the swatches, I did decide on using 006 because I feel like it was the perfect color for a base for me and what I wanted. So I'm just gonna go in and start to do my builder gel application. So I was honestly so intimidated in a way to start with builder gel because I don't think I've ever done a builder gel overlay on top of Gel X, and also like builder gel is just really tricky to work with. But let me tell you guys, when I actually finished this set, I was so impressed at how they turned out. This Modelones builder gel is so easy to use, and keep in mind this was my first time building up a nail, like building the apex, scoping out a nail with builder gel. And it was just so easy. Like, I absolutely love the application of this. But the way I end up getting that is, firstly, I did go ahead and put a layer of the builder gel over my entire nail. I didn't really refer to the instructions because I just feel like I know everything, so I went straight in. But just from knowing like how builder gel works, I do know you do need a slip layer, so that was like my first layer. Basically, I just applied it as if I was applying regular gel polish. And then to actually start building up the builder gel, you want to go in with like a dollop of the product right there where the apex is gonna be. And I'm a little bit behind the video, so I'm kind of explaining it late, but basically you just want to float in a circular motion going from side to side all the way down the nail, or until like the products start to thin out too much. And that's pretty much what I did. I did have to dip back into the bottle and then finish that off. The main thing you want to keep in mind is that you don't want to add too much pressure to this builder gel, because it will just be really flat. You have to go in with so many layers, and that's just not how you would properly build up builder gel, like, you know, for a sculpted nail. And after it was pretty much decent over the top surface of the nail, I did go in with a nail art brush and just kind of swipe down the sides just to make sure the product was over the entire nail, make sure it was like filling in all of those creases. And then I went ahead and flipped my hand upside down just to let gravity like help me self level this product. And then once I was pretty much satisfied, I popped that into my little flash curing light, and that was my first layer. So I do want more of an apex on these nails, so as you guys can see, I did go ahead and go back in with the second layer and pretty much doing the same thing, but instead of me going in with more product at the bottom of the nail towards the tip, I did go ahead and just kind of flow it out, so the apex is a little bit higher than the rest of the nails. And since these nails are really short, you don't need to have like a lot of product. You don't want to make them super thick because they are rather short, but if you do have a longer nail set, you would want to try to build up the nail as much as possible so you can give the nail strength, structure, and they will not break on you. So that's pretty much all I had to do. Of course, before curing it, you want to make sure that it's not on the skin. Make sure that it is covering like the entire nail. So a nail art brush is really helpful when going over the sides. And then also make sure to flip your hand upside down, let gravity help you. It will really help with leveling the product out. And then go ahead and pop it into the light, cure for 30 seconds, and then go in with as many layers as you want or you feel you need to. For me, with all of these nails, I did only do 2. For the first nail that I did have like a little dent right in the center. I am gonna go back and just kind of level that out. I could add more product, or I could use a hand file and just kind of even it out. I'll figure it out once I finish, but I did just want to go ahead and apply the builder gel to all of these nails first. That's pretty much what I did to all of the nails, and I just, like I said, I was just so happy at how these turned out. It's super easy. I think this is one of the easiest builder gels I have ever used. The consistency was so nice, and like it wasn't too runny, it wasn't super thick. Just as long as you keep in mind not to use so much pressure, you want to make sure that you are floating this product. In my opinion, the only time the brush should be making like pressure contact with the nail is when you're doing your slip layer. Go in and apply that like a base coat, and then once you start to build it up, you always want to go with like a floating motion, and that's really going to help you get that height you want, that structure. Also for the cuticles, I don't think I've mentioned it yet because I'm just talking right now, but always make sure that you don't directly put it at your cuticle line. Start at that apex and then push it up towards the cuticle. That way you can control how much goes to that spot. And then also, like I said, once you finish with the brush, go in with a nail art brush and just kind of get around the cuticles and float it down the sidewalls of the nails, because you don't want it to be really thick on the sides. So that's all I'm pretty much gonna do for these builder gel nails. I was really happy at how this product works. Honestly, if you are into builder gel nails, like sculpting them out using gel, you definitely need these products from Modelones. So make sure to check the links in the description box. You can use my discount code on the website. And yeah, I'll just go ahead and let you guys watch how the rest of this play out. Let me know if you are enjoying today's video so far. Go ahead and leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a comment down below. And again, thank you to Modelones for sponsoring today's video. After all of my nails are done and cured, I'm going to take a lint-free wipe and some alcohol just to remove that tacky layer. You always want to make sure to remove the tacky layer before you go into file, shape, or buff, because it can become like really soft and clumpy and gummy, and you don't want that to mess up your files. But for the most part, this is how they look, and I just love how these look. Like, I was honestly, like, the main thing I was so impressed about was my apex area, and just like the structure of these nails, because since this was my first time, I thought I was gonna have a lot of mistakes and have to go in and try time again after time, but it went by rather quick and I had little to no mistakes. Like, I feel like this application was perfect, and I do think it was because the product was so easy to work with. But once I finish wiping down my nails, removing that tacky layer, I do go in and shape up the nails a little bit. I did go in with a nail file, using mostly like the buffer side, because I didn't have to do much filing with these. They're already pretty much like good on the surface, but I did just go in with a hand file, go over the surface, make sure everything was nice and even. And then I am taking a buffer and just buffing over the surface. I am constantly wiping the nails because I felt like that tacky layer would just not go away. But after I wipe down these nails using some alcohol really good, that's pretty much all we have to do. If you want to go in with top coat here, feel free to do so. You can add a design on top, but this is basically how the application looks. And like I said, I was so impressed at how this turned out. This color is so pretty on me, and let me know if I'm tripping or not, y'all. But if you didn't know this was builder gel, you probably would think this was an acrylic set. Like, that's just how good they look. But yeah, I love this product. I definitely recommend it. All of these products will be linked down below for you guys to check out, and I'm gonna go ahead and start my design. So this part is really just a bonus, and I don't plan to do a full voiceover talking you guys through what I'm doing. I'm just gonna let you guys go ahead and watch the rest of this play out. I'm pretty much doing a brat theme. Well, not necessarily a brat theme, but for the glitter that I end up using, I feel like this will look really cute with it. The brown, the gold, this base color, I feel like everything would tie in nicely, so that's just what I planned. This was definitely a freestyle set, so I just did what came to mind, and yeah, I'll just go ahead and let you guys watch the rest of this play out. If you are enjoying today's video so far, make sure to go ahead and give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a comment down below, and I'll catch you guys back at the end of the video. And so here I'm adding all my cuticle oil to top off today's set. Once I rub everything in, this is how the finished set looks. And I love everything about this. This is definitely one of those cases where I love the application and like that process more than the actual design. But I really love how these glitters look matching this base. Like, I just feel like these colors ties in so great with each other. Like, they all complement each other. The brown, gold, I just love it so much. And then also, as you guys saw, I added some little cloud stickers and some 4-pointed stars because honestly I didn't really know what else to do, but I wanted to fill in those spaces and add like more to this design. I did want to give you guys some clips in the sun because like I was mentioning, you couldn't really see in like my setup lighting, but I did want to show you how they look in the sun and like those out of focus clips. You can see more of the rainbow holographic glitters coming through, and it was just so pretty. I love the way that looks. So yeah, I really love today's set and how they turned out. Everything will be linked down below. Again, I want to give a huge thank you to Modelones for sponsoring today's video. Let me know if you want to see more builder gel nails down below, maybe on some different shapes and longer lengths. Let me know how you guys liked it down below in the comments, and as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.